So you are ready to change the rear brake pads on your BMW, but you have heard there is a special procedure for the electronic parking brake. That is correct. You must use a diagnostic tool to put the brakes in service mode before you touch any hardware. You cannot just force the piston back. If you try, you will damage the caliper. Here is the reason why. The rear brake calipers on these cars have an electric motor and a small gearbox built right into them. This is for the electronic parking brake. When you press the parking brake button, that motor turns a worm gear, which extends the piston to clamp the pads against the rotor. This creates a solid mechanical lock. If you try to use a C-clamp or a standard piston tool to push that piston back, you are fighting directly against that locked gear set. The gears inside the actuator are made of plastic, and they will strip. This will ruin the actuator motor. And disconnecting the 12-volt battery or pulling a fuse will not work. Power is not what is holding the piston out. It is mechanically locked by the gears. The only way to safely retract it is to command the motor to run in reverse. To do this job correctly, you need two things. First, a compatible onboard diagnostics 2 adapter that connects to your phone using Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. An MHD or an OBDLink adapter are good examples. Second, you need a BMW-specific application for your phone, like BimmerLink or the dealer-level ISTA software. These are the tools that can speak the right language to your car's computer. Here is the process. First, plug the adapter into the diagnostic port under the driver's side dashboard. Then, get in the car and turn the ignition on, but do not start the engine. Open the app on your phone and wait for it to connect to the car through the adapter. You will need to find the menu for the electronic parking brake system. In that menu, look for an option called Service Mode, or sometimes Assembly Mode. The name can vary slightly, but the function is the same. When you activate Service Mode, you will hear a distinct whirring noise from the rear wheels for a few seconds. That is the sound of the electric motors spinning backwards, pulling the worm gear all the way back into its home position. This is what releases the mechanical pressure on the brake piston. It is very important that you wait until this sound stops completely. Once it is silent, the system is ready for service. Now, and only now, can you work on the caliper. With the motors fully retracted, you should be able to use a standard brake piston tool to gently push the piston back into the caliper. It should move smoothly and easily, with very little force. If you feel any significant resistance, or if you feel like you have to force it, stop immediately. It likely means the motor did not fully retract. You should go back to the app and check the system's status before proceeding. After you have installed your new, thicker brake pads and bolted the caliper back into place, you have one more step. Go back into the app. This time, you will select the option to Exit Service Mode. You will hear those motors run again. They are now spinning forward, moving the piston outward until it makes contact with the new pads. This is a recalibration step. The system is measuring the new position to learn the thickness of your new pads and set the proper clamping force. If you skip this entire electronic procedure, you will break the actuator when you try to force the piston. That is a $300 part, and it will trigger a permanent parking brake malfunction warning on your dashboard that cannot be easily cleared. This turns a simple brake job into a much more expensive repair. So before you ever take a wheel off, The real first step is to plug in your scanner and confirm that your app can communicate with the brake module.